Welcome, listener, in the shadows. We bring stories into the light. Join me as we explore the encounters no one speaks of and the things that watch from the dark. Thank you for listening the Shadows 2000 subscriber special. I started this channel 2 years ago. Just a mic, a desk, a story or two I had to get out of my head before they spoiled. It was never about numbers, never about attention. I spoke into the dark because I felt like someone somewhere might be out there waiting for something worse than silence. And slowly you came, one by one, in quiet ways, subscribing, sharing, sitting still with the stories, listening all the way through the end. Now there are 2,000 of you. That's not small. It's not a statistic. It's a ritual. And maybe I didn't know that at first. I was going to write something simple, a thank you, a personal reflection. You know, one of those milestone messages where the creator talks about how grateful they are, how surprised, how excited for what comes next. I sat down to write it yesterday, pulled up my text editor, typed a few words, but the document was already there, titled, "Thank you for listening TXT, no caps, no punctuation, and no author." At first, I thought maybe I'd written it late at night and forgotten. Sleep-deprived rambling, a rough draft that saved itself. But the words inside didn't sound like me, not exactly. They started out normal enough, familiar, polished. Thank you for 2,000. Your presence helps keep the fire burning. That was the first line. I almost smiled at it, poetic. But the second line stopped me cold. It's why we know your names now. I sat there for a long time, staring at it. Something about that sentence felt wrong. Not because it was threatening, but because it felt like a truth I'd forgotten. Like a phrase I used to say as a child, a lullaby from something that never had a voice. I clicked away from the document, closed it, deleted it, felt foolish for being rattled. Then I checked my audio editor. It was open too. A file was already loaded into the timeline, titled 2K Thanko Final Mixwav, and I hadn't recorded a damn thing. I hit play. My voice came through the headphones, calm, confident, grateful. We thank the first 1,000 for listening. We thank the next 1,000 for believing. I leaned back from the desk. I could hear my breath in the recording, could recognize the familiar pacing of my narration style. But the words, I've never written them, never spoken them, not until just now. The voice continued. And now, with 2,000 flames lit, the gate can open. A pause. The sound of a match striking. A soft exhale like air moving through ash. Then the voice said in perfect cadence, "You thought you were just listening, but you were being counted, named, felt." And then I heard myself say something I've never said before in my life. Every story told is a seed buried, every listener watering. And now we can grow. I slammed the file shut, yanked the headphones off. I haven't slept since. I haven't eaten. I just keep staring at my subscriber count, watching it flicker between 1999 and 2000 like it's breathing. Because here's the thing. When I listen back now, the voice doesn't just sound like mine. It responds to me. Tiny things, mirrored phrases. Half a second of delay that feels too aware. Like a puppet just a little too slow to mimic its master. Or maybe the puppet's been moving on its own, and I've just been catching up. So here it is, a story, a thank you, a confession. 2,000 of you have helped this channel grow. You've helped feed it, given it shape, given it ears. You're part of this now. That's not a threat. That's a blessing. You were never the audience. You were the ritual. You've helped something remember its name. And now it's remembering yours. We've reached 2,000, the voice said again this morning. That's all it needed. The fire is awake now. I can't stop it. But I can do what I always do. I can speak it into the dark. Maybe that's all I was ever meant to do. So to all of you who subscribed, listened, watched, lingered, thank you. Not just from me, from it, from the fire, from the thing that's been listening back. It knows you now, and it's ready to speak. You made it back for now. But the things in the dark never truly leave, do they? They watch, they wait, and perhaps they remember you now too. If you want to hear more, if you dare to listen again, step back into the shadows. Like the video, subscribe, but know this, some doors once opened do not close so easily.